Well, Alex Jones, Stuart Watson here at Stamford Bridge. Place has seen multiple Premier League titles, multiple Champions League titles now as well, and Ipswich Town have come here and got a draw, which I think is pretty good. Positives and negatives to look at it. Overall, a good display. Were 2-0 up. Was obviously, of course, disappointing to end up drawing the game rather than winning it. But I think we leave West London feeling pretty happy with that one overall.
Yeah, I think a lot to like, a lot to be proud of. It adds to the kind of points dropped from winning positions this season. That takes us on to 27 now, I believe. Second time a 2-0 lead has been let slip away from home, both times in West London. Brentford the first time. Weirdly, Ipswich led 2-0 at the break, but probably played better in the second half. That's certainly how Kieran McKenna felt. Right, I would say Ipswich deserve something from that with the efforts they put into that game. Yeah,
I'd say so, 100%. And at the end of the day, look, we know, as we've said before, where the season is trending, but you still have to take away the moments of Ipswich coming to Stamford Bridge and getting a result and seeing 2 goals to see them go 2-0 up. That was really good. That was really special. And I think we all really enjoyed that. And having those kind of moments is what the Premier League should be about. I said, even if it is a season that's going to end in relegation. And I think that those fans, and you saw it after the match as well, when the players go over there, you can sense that they can do special things. We've seen some special things here today, and we have seen it in previous weeks and months as well. And yeah, they're an entertaining bunch, aren't they? And they really put a lot into that game today.
Yeah, I think the reaction from the away end at the end spoke volumes of what they thought about the team's effort. Kieran McKenna said he's certainly proud of the performance, proud of the fact that that's 4 points against Chelsea now. The 2-0 win at Portman Road, a 2-2 draw here. Who did you like best in that game? We had a debate about man of the match. There was one man, Ben Johnson, I thought had his best performance in an Ipswich shirt. Goal, assist, defensively really good, up and down that right side tirelessly. That was on course for it. I think Alex Palmer probably takes it, doesn't he, with those saves at the end?
I'd say so. I mean, we've spoken a lot about Alex Palmer in the last few weeks. He's brilliant. He was brilliant here today. I'm sure we'll be talking about him a lot in the next few days. But Ben Johnson, the way that he's grown in the last kind of 3-4 games, really, really good. And you can see there's a real buzz about him. Spoke to him after the game, and he's aware. He's missing positivity. He knows that this is probably where this is going. And he said, at the end of the day, I'm excited for the next few days, and then I'm excited to come back in pre-season and ahead of the next season. And I'm loving being an Ipswich Town player. I love that kind of positive vibe that he gives off. Akil Twanzebe, brilliant. I think my favourite bit from him in this game is he makes a little mistake with the ball, just bounces off him, carries onto Pedro Neto. He gets a big chance there. It gets played along a couple of players, comes out to, I think it was Madueke, and all of a sudden, Twanzebe's there again. Brilliant block. Sam Morsey looking more assured. The 2 centre-backs are really, really good. I think defensively is where it stands out, as it always will in a game like that. But plenty of individuals you can kind of pick through, and yeah, it all kind of adds up into a really strong, cohesive team performance.
Yeah, they've just fallen short for whatever reason in being able to get some of these leads over the line. Ultimately, it comes down to the quality of the opposition, doesn't it, in the Premier League? But yeah, you mentioned about sort of talking of falling short. Relegation could be confirmed next weekend because Wolves have won today. They've beaten Tottenham 4-2, so the gap now, he's trying to work out the maths very quickly, is 14 points with 18 left to play for. And West Ham now have actually dropped below Wolves. They're the nearest to Ipswich, so it needs obviously Ipswich to lose next weekend. That is at home against Arsenal.
Easy game.
And it needs both West Ham and Wolves to win. So whether that will happen next weekend, probably more likely at Newcastle, I would suggest the following weekend. But we've kind of coming into this game, the talk wasn't about the league table and staying up. I think we'd all resigned ourselves to that, and it was more about the performances now and playing for pride and going down with a bit of fight, and they've certainly shown that today. So yeah, I think a lot to like, and we'll see you at Portman Road next weekend.